why the old way of business coaching is wrong and it stinks actually versus the new way utilizing a complete and total done-for-you system. That's our conversation today on the podcast. Let's jump in. BJ O'Neill here with the Business Coaching Success Podcast. So glad you're here, where I share with you strategies, tools, and tips to be able to grow your business coaching practice to six figures and beyond as a Christian business coach. Let's jump in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad that you are here. We are discussing the old way of business coaching versus the new way of business coaching. In other words, the old way, which we're going to describe 3 or 4 different things or different ideas that describe the old way versus utilizing a complete and total done-for-you platform. It just so happens, by the way, if you don't know, that is exactly what we do. We have a complete and total coaching community that is all kinds of great people in it, but with it comes a complete and total done-for-you system, A to Z, everything you need to build the type of business coaching practice that you desire. Maybe you're in the next chapter, next season, you're thinking about the next thing. Maybe you own a business, you want to help others, you feel passionate about that, but you don't want to do it all on your own. And you can go to businesscoachmastery.com. That's businesscoachmastery.com. There's some information there you can get to learn more, or you can book a quick chat to explore our platform to see if it might be the right fit for you or not. The old way. And when we say the old way, things change over time, right? We learn new things. Now, there are some standard, basic, foundational principles that we're going to always utilize for success in business coaching. But we also learn new things. We're not riding horses anymore in terms of, consistent transportation. Somebody is, maybe. But by and large, you know what I mean. We're not riding horses. Someone built a car, and that car's continued to evolve, even though we're still driving a car. But the old way stinks. It confuses effort with progress. That was a mindset thing. It taught people to just work harder, to learn more, to do more, to build everything yourself. And all that did, it created more activity. It created more tools. It created more decisions. It gave you less clarity. I remember back in the day, being a part of that hustle and grind community, right? The hustle and grind mentality. And there's nothing wrong with hustle by itself, right? We don't want to be lazy. We want to have, expend the correct amount of energy. But just because you hustle in of it by itself and you grind, and I'll never forget, years ago, I made a comment on a Saturday. I'll never forget doing it. It just made an impact this much, where I said, success doesn't know Saturday exists. And I did that on my social media. Success doesn't know Saturday exists. And a very close friend of mine commented on it and said, maybe not, but my wife knows Saturday exists, right? And that's the thing, though. Smart people end up exhausting themselves without knowing if they're actually moving forward or not. And all that does is that creates a what I call mental noise. It causes you to kind of move into the second guessing of, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it the right way? 1 month you've got consistent income, or even 2 or 3, but then all of a sudden you get 2 or 3 months of inconsistency, right? But wait a minute, I'm hustling, I'm grinding. You end up with what we call a quiet frustration. In a done-for-you platform, it separates effort from effectiveness. See, when you have laid out proven systems, that's everything. Okay? So instead of asking yourself, am I doing enough? A system is going to answer, is this the right move or not? And so clarity replaces hustle. Again, we got to be mindful of the way and how we're investing time. But we're not hustling for the sake of hustle. Clarity replaces hustle. So here's the key point. Effort doesn't create confidence. Structure does. And as somebody, I'll never forget, and I tell this story quite often in the podcast here. In the first business that we owned back in the 90s, it was a retail business, and we opened up at 10. And I was very young at the time, in my 20s. And I remember going in one time and just this idea that I just hated structure. I felt like structure was a straitjacket. And I look back on those years, man, I was a mess. Everything was a mess. I was whatever. And over the years, I understood and learned as I followed the patterns of others that went before me, that they had structure, and that structure created confidence every step of the way. If not, you keep yourself in this perpetual, sense of just having to expend a ton of effort, and that will wipe you out and exhaust you. And that is an old way of doing things. The old way stinks. Number two, when it forces people to become what they are not. Now, I'm going to say something about coaching franchises, and this is going to sound like there's nothing inherently wrong with the word franchise. But it's one thing when you go buy a McDonald's, you get involved with a Chick-fil-A, you go buy any type of franchise, right? When you're buying a coaching franchise, however, you are the coach, so you have to take on, the reflection of that franchise. And it's just really easy to become what you're not. Swallow my own words. And so traditional coaching advice that's been around for 20, 30 years will begin to insist that you got to become a marketer, that you got to learn funnels, you have to create content, you have to sell aggressively, you have to manage technology. Now, you may say, well, BJ, but you're creating content, right? Because that's who I am. That's a part of my skill set. That's a part of my nature. I grew up in the ministry. My family was very musical, like being around, everything from music and content and entertainment, all that good stuff is a significant part of my background, but it might not be yours. And so when you're following the old way of things, you just have to fit inside a box. But what that does is it creates identity friction. In other words, you may say why does this feel unnatural if I know I'm super smart and I'm capable? But a done-for-you process, a complete platform, it allows people to be able to stay in their personal zone of strength. Your zone of strength and my zone of strength will be very different. And so when you're utilizing a done-for-you platform that flexes around you, your brand, your style, who you are, your brand colors, your voice, all that, you get to be you, and that's really important. You lead, you coach, and think strategically in a different way than even I may do. You let the system, if you will, handle infrastructure, because you do need the infrastructure. But you, your personality, your tone, your voice, who you are, I can't be you and you can't be me. So instead of forcing reinvention, it enables translation at the end of the day. And so with a done-for-you platform, you're turning your experience into income without changing who you are. And I see that all the time with these, you have to do it a certain way, like follow exactly this plan. Well, structure is one thing. It's kind of like if you go build a house, there's going to be a normal structure to it. There's going to be foundation, walls, roof, insulation, HVAC, right? But that house could look totally different. 1 story, 2 stories, ranch style, right? Split level styles, there's a bunch of different versions of it. You could have a 3-car garage, a 2-car garage. It could be a white house. It could be a red house, right? Like that becomes the individual of the home, even though there's structure to the home. There's HVAC, there is windows. I mean, every house has that, even though there's an identity to it. And at the end of the day, you don't need a new personality. You don't have to just fit within inside a box, but you might need a better model. Third thing, the reason why the old way stinks is it creates fragile success. You see, when everything depends personally on your energy, your performance, your consistency, your motivation, man, that's when success really does become fragile because it slows you down. When you become fragile and you're expending all this energy and you start to take your foot off the gas, your gas, not with a K, there you go, with gas, your income could potentially drop. Your momentum could stall. Your stress could spike. And this is one of the biggest reasons why so many coaches who do it the old way says, I'm doing okay, but this feels completely and totally unstable. And that's the reason why using a proven method, a complete and total done-for-you platform, has you build the approach around repeatability, predictability, fewer moving parts, clear cause and an effect. I'll give you an example. There's a number of ways to be able to get clients. There's a lead generation, we're going to call it that, all right? And depending upon someone's experience, their background, their skill sets, which this is one of the things that we do is we sit down and talk about clarity and direction in the very beginning. You don't need to do a lot of different things. That goes back to the whole do this, do that, do this, that. No, you need to focus on mastering. That's why we call it business coach mastery. You need to master one area. Well, let's say that you enjoy doing workshops. And if you don't, then that's fine. Let's say you do, though. So when you build a repeatable process where you're running multiples of workshop on a consistent basis, whether it's twice a month, once a week, whatever, that's the cadence that you choose. You're now running on repeatability and you're just repeating the function. From a muscle memory perspective, you're not expending extra stress. You're not having to expend extra energy. No, you're just following a routine. That's one of the different strategies that we offer inside our complete and total done-for-you platform, is the ability to run full-blown workshops, have 8, 10 people in a room, the slide decks, the materials, how to coach, the workbooks, the whole 9 yards, all done for you. That's why we call it a done-for-you system. By the way, real quick, you may hate the idea of workshops. Don't worry. There's a lot of other choices. Bigger than that, you choose a big one. I call it a big one. You choose one that works for you, you master it, and you focus on repeating that process. That's what creates peace of mind, emotional steadiness, sustainable income. And here's the thing. Fragility creates anxiety. You might want to write that down. Fragility creates anxiety. Structure is what creates freedom. Last thing. The old way stinks. It keeps people stuck in perpetual research mode, especially in today's world where you're thinking through some things, you're processing what ifs, what abouts, you're scrolling, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or whatever, and you're constantly seeing in your mind something new because of the algorithms. And the reason why you believe that, wait a minute, there might be something more. It's because without this is what the old way is, without a clear framework, you keep learning. Or I should say, without a clear, what you end up doing is you continue to learn, keep learning, you keep exploring was the word I was looking for. You keep comparing this over that. Maybe it's that. The next day, sleep is the great eraser of the mind. You wake up with a new shiny object, a thought, and you're just in this perpetual motion of just learning more, keep comparing, you waiting for this certainty. And you think, tomorrow, if I find something out that's better than today, that's the comparison, better than today, then I'll be certain. And we'll convince ourselves. And actually, we're taught that. This is the old way of teaching. We're taught that it will be careful, and that's cautious. But over time, it becomes invisible procrastination. Not because we are lazy, but because nothing actually resolves the decision. You might be in that scenario right now looking for the next chapter, the next process. I'm going to guess that you are. We talk to a lot of people. We work with a lot of coaches, and you're not on your own. If you feel like you're alone, you're not. That's good news. But the reason why being a part of a community and a complete and total done-for-you platform is that it creates a decision-making, what we call a container. So instead of asking, could this work? What if I choose wrong? What else should I look at? You can finally answer, this fits the season of my life. That's when confidence replaces hesitation. So clarity does not come from more information. I'm going to say that again. Clarity does not come from more information. It comes specifically from the right structure. So I hope that that's a message to you today, that there is an old way and there is a today way. And today way is utilizing a complete and total done-for-you process where you're not having to create the tools, the resources, the technology. And we also talk about this from an 80-20 rule. The old way also was, I'm going to spend 80% of my time doing all the things, the PowerPoint presentations, the work, but all the stuff that needs, we got to have them, got to have the tools, but that only leaves us 20% of the time in being able to actually build meaningful conversations and relationships with folks. Those are the leads, the prospects. And we get frustrated. When you're utilizing a done-for-you process, now you can flip it around. And now I can spend 80+% of my time doing the actual thing that matters, and I get to do it being me, my brand, my style, when I want, how I want. I'm not confined by geography. I'm not confined by what I want to make. I'm not confined by messages. I can say it how I want to say it, even though I have a complete structure and a backbone for everything that I need to be successful. Whether I want to make 100 grand, 300 grand, 500 grand plus, that part is up to you, which was one of the things in our Done For You community with your one-on-one coach that we talk about through clarity. You know, what are your end result goals when it's all said and done? So hope that makes sense to you. Hope that adds value to you. I hope that helps you kind of tie off some of the loops that you might be kind of in a perpetual motion of just constant moving around and around and around and around and around. And until next time, take care.